Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Ah, and he was eaten alive!
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
Ah, and he was eaten alive!
The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first...
The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one... Ah, and he was eaten alive!
Eaten to...
The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic. Wrong! The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic. Wrong! The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
I'll reveal the truth.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
It must be...
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch. Maybe the tank had a secret hatch. The tank had a secret hatch. Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
Real magic!
Tank.
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
I agree. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength! No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel! The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her! There would have been water everywhere!
I'll cut through your words!
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
That's wrong!
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured.
The piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured. But if the body and piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured. But if the body and piranhas were separated,
I agree!
No way I'm the culprit! I was running away from Gota!
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
Things got a little heated if you catch my
drift.
drift.
Filthy Bell, perfect!
What's Monkey's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure you
project
did not
with-
stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room. Jeez.
I heard it! It's you!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
if no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, Amafu.
Surely they would have come forward.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason. If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe.
They would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to.
They would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to. If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
I'll reveal the truth!
Through your arguments. Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present. Yippee! We've been waiting for this.
Jeez. We gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Lucky!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. The pool. Even if you use magic, there's no...
Well,
The only place that fits is the pool. The only place that fits is the pool. The only place that fits is the pool.
That's wrong!
comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth. I see now. I see it!
It has to be you!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I'll reveal the truth!
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one. I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence.
I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one. I believe most of us do not have one. I believe most of us do not have one.
I'll reveal the truth!
Ocean. While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An If it was solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay. It is nothing more than deception. I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception. I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. It is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. To indicate this had happened. Referring to the road. Floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. The gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words!
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. Ah! What does that piece of trash prove?